Hello and welcome to part 14 of this Tableau Made Easy series, and just like last time, this is going to be exciting as we'll be moving one step closer to completing our amazing dashboard for our client. Here we're going to be creating a table that shows each of our location broad categories and for each the percentage of earthquakes that took place. As our final dashboard needs everything to be filtered by date, we will again be applying that as well to make sure it works as it should. So let's not waste any time. Let's get cracking. We will start by creating a new worksheet. So again, down the bottom, let's click the new worksheet button and let's rename this worksheet. So right click and rename. And I'm going to call this percentage earthquakes by location broad. Awesome. So for this, we are of course wanting location broad. So let's go and drag that onto the rows section of our view. And then we are wanting the percentage of earthquakes that took place in each of these areas. Now we will get to the percentage part of that in a moment, but first let's add the variable that we want to actually find the percentage of. And since we're talking about earthquake frequency here, that will be earthquake counter. So let's go over to the left and drag that onto the view here. Nice one. And actually, like we did with our top 10 in the last tutorial, let's go up the top here and let's sort this all in descending order using the right hand sort button up the top. This isn't essential for this particular requirement, but it might be nice as it will help us and our client see the locations with the largest percentages of quakes more easily. Cool, so what we've got here is the total count of earthquakes in each broad location. And essentially what we want for our requirement is the percentage that each of those counts is of the total or of that column. And as we've found so far in our learning journey, Tableau makes these types of things nice and easy, at least once you know how. So if we head up to the top of our screen and we click into the analysis menu here, about a third of the way down we have percentage of. So let's go down and hover on that and we can see that this gives us a few different options. As we mentioned a moment ago, in our particular case here, we want the percentage of our column. So let's go into these options and select column. And once we've done that, we can see that this has taken place. Now here we've got two decimal places for our percentages. Let's make this nice and clean and bring that back to whole numbers. So let's head over to the bottom of our marks card here and click the drop down on our variable, then format, and then up the top here under the default heading, let's click into numbers. We want to select percentage, and then let's bring that down from two decimal places to 0. Awesome, so we are almost there for this next requirement. Let's close our format box using the cross up the top here. And then the final two steps that we need to do are exactly the same as what we did for our top 10 list in the last tutorial. So we need to get our column heading into our table, and then we need to get our date filter in. So let's start with our column header, and just like last time, let's go over to the left here, and let's drag measure names onto our table. And then let's just remember to remove one of these from the column shelf up the top here. So let's drag that off. There we go. And I am just going to expand this column a little bit. And we can see that Tableau has given this a pretty long name. So I think we can make that a bit nicer. If we right click on the column header there and then click edit alias, we can do just that. So let's maybe just remove the word total here. And then let's just make this percent of earthquake. So let's add an S to the end there, and the rest of this over to the right can go. Awesome, let's hit OK. And I think that looks a bit better. All right, so last but not least, let's add our date filter again. So like we've done so many times now, over on the left, let's drag our date time variable up into our filters shelf. Let's select month, day, year, and next, we want all of our dates and OK. Then up in our filters shelf, let's click the drop down and let's say show filter. And then again, because I like the look of it, I'm going to go over to the right. I'm going to click the drop down and I want to change that to a single value slider. Awesome. So again, we can scroll through the dates here and get our updated proportions by day. Very, very cool. All right, so we are definitely getting closer to creating our final dashboard. And if I'm not mistaken, we actually have everything that we need. So let's pause here for now. And then in the next video, Let's get stuck into exactly that. We are going to pull together the different elements that we've created into one amazing dashboard that ticks all of the client's requirements and that will help them analyze daily earthquake patterns. Let's not forget to save our workbook, so File, Save to Tableau Public, and then as always, I will see you in the next video.